Alright, it is October 6th, the day after Yom Kippur, and I survived Yom Kippur, and I decided it wasn't the right time to check out. I've been fantasizing about the idea of continuing a fast until I die from fasting and just fade away to heaven. That's how I like to think about it. I've been thinking about this for 2 years now. And the reason I've been thinking about it is how lightweight I feel every time I go on a fast. Not so much a dry fast, though. Usually a liquids fast, it makes me feel really on top of the world, and it makes me think it could go on forever. And I also hope one day that humans will be able to stop eating altogether. It's just a huge distraction. I look at how much I get done when I'm not eating, and entire challenging problems just completely disappear when I'm not eating because I have so much extra time, money, extra space, if you will. Things don't get cluttered, and this is sad. It's a cost, if you will. Think about how many people would love to lose their commutes. They would love to be able to sleep less. They'd love to be able to have less paperwork. I view food almost like that, right? I don't know why a lot of Americans cannot seem to see it that way. I do tutoring, and I had a 14-year-old girl one time who told me that her wish was to be able to eat whatever she wants and not get fat. And I'm thinking to myself, gee, I think for me the wish is the other way around. I wish I could not eat anything and not die, and because then I would have so much extra time, money, space, mental capacity. Anyway, yesterday when I broke the fast, it was a lot easier to break the fast yesterday than it was last year for another reason, though. And this one is analysis paralysis. Last year, as I was nearing the end of the fast, I was looking at the countdown, and there were so many things I wanted to do. I desperately wanted to take a shower. I desperately wanted to have something to drink. I desperately wanted to masturbate last year. I didn't have that problem this year. I desperately wanted some solid food as well. I desperately wanted to put on my running shoes and go outside. And I jammed up because as the hour got closer, there were so many things I wanted to do. I didn't know what I wanted to do first. And so I ended up continuing the fast a little bit longer than the 24 hours. This year I didn't have that problem because I was working at a tutoring center. I definitely didn't have a place to take a shower. I may not have been able to have a 3-course meal at the tutoring center, and certainly couldn't masturbate, not that I wanted to, and so I didn't bring my shoes to change it. So it was very easy. I picked up a 2-liter bottle of tea, and I just drank from it. And so I had a couple students who were Jewish as well. They didn't fast, but they asked me how it was and how my tea tasted afterwards. Oh my God, it tasted a whole lot sharper than I distinctly felt the tea just going into all the little nicks and pores in my mouth and throughout the cavities in my body. That was really good. That was the best tea I ever drank, and I didn't have the analysis paralysis. And it's making me rethink about other issues in my life. Are there things I'm holding off because I'm thinking way too hard, right? Just do it, right? Just pick up that tea, put it in your mouth, come home, take a shower, all good, right?